Welcome back to another episode of the Gambler's Grind podcast. It's your boy Make a Wish here, and I wasn't gonna do this one because it's so nasty. This late the NBA slate for today, but I said let me quick hit this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just quick two pump chump this real quick. Get in, get out before the husband pulls in the driveway, get climb out the window. Something like that. Right now, I'm gonna try to make this one short and quick because I don't want to touch too heavily on these again because it's 15 games though, like 15 games, like really. Everyone has to play, even the guys that don't need to play. And there's a bunch of them here, which, if you notice, I have a little notepad right here so I can kind of skim a little past some things, not have to double check everything. But yeah, there's some games that are completely irrelevant. Some teams are playing that are completely irrelevant. I'm gonna try and touch these, but there are some that are very critical, very, very critical. And let's get into it right quick. All right. So, lucky enough, I wrote it down here. First game here, we're talking about the 76ers and the Orlando Magic. This is going on my screen here. This is actually a very, very, very important game. For who you say? Mostly the 76ers. 76ers are in the 7th place right now, and this win can potentially put them out of the play-in, which is critical because it's a very close-knit 1-game, 2-game win situation for every team up into basically fourth and third. Yeah, so for the next couple games, there could be a lot of flip-flopping around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And no, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the Eastern Conference side. All right. So like I said, the W will bring Philly up potentially out of the play-in, and that actually will make them tie the Magic, which could potentially bump the Magic or the Pacers into the play-in. That's a huge game for them, right? So basically, Orlando has to fight to keep their spots in the current playoffs, all right? So that's a very important game. So if you are looking to bet anything in there, I would say the starters will probably be in there a lot longer than what being pooled might happen right now. So that's a good game. That's basically what it comes down to. What's a good game to actually feel secure put your money into without any hanky panky and stuff. Next game. Bulls versus Wizards. That is mostly a waste of a game. The Wiz are just, whizzing it up, shooting balls around, Jordan Poole. Is Kuzma even here? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not even checking the injury report right now. Kuzma may or may not be here. If he is, he might pop off because why not? Why not? Poole might pop off because why not? You know what I'm saying? Or just miss a lot of shots. Who knows? But the Bulls, though, they get no benefit at all from winning or losing, all except for respect and credibility, which they gain more respect for me this season, thanks to Alex Caruso and then Kobe White, because they bring that fire. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. There's no reason to bet that. So people may stay in, people may not stay. I mean, actually, right, the DeRozan, he's been popping off against people who are like kids in wheelchairs in a fucking like a 3K running match. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that works for them. So actually, he might pop off for that. I would say. Who else could be shorted there? Nah, no one could be shorted there, really. In my opinion. But that's irrelevant, though. Next game. That's it. Wasteful game. Hornets and the Celtics. Again, it's another game that doesn't matter too much because Celtics are doing nothing. But Brandon Miller, that our rookie, he's been getting a lot more time and popping off now. So I guess they let him off the chain, so he's actually just going crazy right now. That could be it. The Celtics, as you just seen, if you were following my content the other day, I said the Knicks are probably going to pop off because the Celtics were kind of not going to be doing what they need to do. Tatum had, 17 points, 18 points yesterday? Give or take. And yeah, say more. And then what the Knicks pop up by 8 points, 12 points, 15 points? I don't know. I call that. But, yeah. That game is irrelevant for the Celtics. The Knicks, if they win this game, they can potentially get up to the second seed. Second seed will be playing against the seventh seed. Whoever seventh seed is a guy who's probably more desperate and hungry than other teams. You know what I'm saying? So they actually could be a good look for them. So the Knicks might actually play to win. That's the Knicks, right? Sorry. Where'd that come from? Hornets and Celtics. Yeah, Hornets, Celtics. Hornets doing nothing. Irrelevant. Brandon Miller popping off. Celtics, they ain't doing nothing. Probably. Except trying something new out, you know what I'm saying? So that's irrelevant there. Move on past that game. Or you might decide to short some people. Like me personally, I might short the PRA for Tatum. Or the PRA for Brown. Maybe. Who knows? That's a wild bet though, just FYI. Just a wild bet. Next game, Indy and Cleveland. That's an important game. That's a very important game. What happens there? Indy, right now they're in 6th place. They are 1 game under Cleveland. So obviously if they win, they tie, which could potentially push Cleveland underneath them, which would be 1 spot above the play-in at the moment. And then if the Sixers win, that changes the whole dynamic, because now it would be a 47, over there, 47-47. So yeah, if Pacers don't win, they'll potentially get bumped into play-in. So that alone is a big reason to play. If they win, they bypass that entirely, and will move up to 5th place if Orlando doesn't win. Very key thing there. Cleveland, on the other hand, they might just move down. If they lose right now, they make it move down. Like I said, they move down under the Pacers, and that's it. Orlando has to win to actually be relevant. Which, they can win, though. So that could be a possibility. So they both should want to win. Or try to catch the Knicks, because they're only 1 game for the Knicks. For the 3rd seed. So, I mean, that's an important game. That's an important game, through and through. I don't know who to call for that one. If All-Stars are there, I mean, if I would say Dame, Donovan Mitchell is showing up and playing with the boy Karis LeVert, I'm not even sure if they're who's not injured there. So check the injury report for that game. But either way, that's a game that's actually very important. Cleveland and the Pacers. Who's next? Brooklyn, New York? Yeah, Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, so the Nets and the Knicks. That was the game I was looking about. That matters a little bit. Like I was saying before about the Knicks, if they win, they are pushing into 2nd seed. Potentially, and overtaking that. Because the seeding matters for the placements, for the hosting, and so on and so forth, who will play later on. So, Knicks win, that matters. The Nets, they're here to have fun. They just brought their yo-yos and shit like that, and just had a good old time with hula hoops and the side hoops. But the thing about them, though, is they can be a spiteful ex-wife, girlfriend situation, because remember, the Knicks have bopped them 2 times? I want to look it up right now. Someone let me know down in the comments below, because I'm trying to focus. The Knicks bopped them 2 times, 3 times at home, and dominated them. They won, Knicks won what? 4 or 5 or 4 or 6 of the games this season against them. And both locations, at home or home 2. That's how it is for New York Knicks. It's just home. So yeah, that's when it matters a little bit. Not too much, like I said, depending on how feisty the Knicks are about getting that 2 spot. Toronto and the Heat. They're playing. That's irrelevant for the Raptors, because like I said, they're just playing for shits and giggles. Sorry, they're getting paid too, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be professional out there, but shits and giggles, alright? And the Heat, I mean, that matters to them. Because right now they are in the 8th seed. They could potentially get into the 7th seed um, by winning tonight, provided the Sixers don't win as well. If the Sixers don't win, then they could potentially get the 7th seed and have home court advantage. Which the thing is, I don't remember. The Heat is not a team that matters if they're at home or not for their W's. Because right now they're what, 30? Heat is 44. I really want to say it's like really like almost split down the middle. Like 22-22. Wins at home, wins on the road. If I recall correctly. But irrelevant. Actually, I really want to know. I really want to know that. Go on the screen here. Heat 20-19 at home. I was incorrect. They are slightly better on the road. So technically speaking, then, using that logic, the Heat might want to stay in the 8th. This is what I'm talking about, that motivation. Like, if Eric Spoelstra, I forget the name for the pronunciation. If they realizes that we are better on the road than we are at home, he might want to stay in the 8th seed and throw this game simply for that fact of the matter. So they could go to Philly and bring the Heat. And bring the Heat. Yo, I do these things by accident. I love it. Sometimes it's great being me. Lakers and Memphis. So yeah, this game, let me scroll down a little bit so you can look at this, because they're both in the same division, same conference. And this kind of matters. Actually, this kind of matters a lot. It matters for for the Lakers. If they get this dub and Golden State and Sacramento both lose, they move up to the 8th seed. Which now means they get 2 games to play instead of just 1. Yo, that was so stupid. I said the Lakers, the Golden State lose. Oh, wait, no, they ain't playing tonight. I forgot, my bad. That's another video, my bad. Lakers, Golden State. So, yeah, if Golden State and Sacramento both lose and the Lakers win, they go up to the 8th seed. So that matters a lot. They get 2 games to play in instead of just 1. Or one with the back against the wall. And who are they playing? I said Memphis. Memphis, though, they should really want to win, because if Phoenix wins their match and Pelicans lose, they will be tied. And then that tie can push the Pelicans into the play-in. And that can be a problem for them. It can be a problem for them. The Pelicans are decent when they're actually playing. But when they're not playing, though, they ain't playing at all. But it's all fine, though. I don't build them too often. But yeah, like I said, that game matters, though. So that game matters. So right now we've got, 3 games that matter? Well, actually, the full game matters. That one, full matters. That matters. And the Lakers, Memphis matter. 76ers, Magic matter. And Miami, the 2 games actually matter full way through. So far. We have 2 teams that matter, but the rest don't. Atlanta and, who's this here? Minnesota. Can't read my own writing. This matters only because Minnesota is fighting for the 1 seed. And then to keep up with the Nuggets, they have to win every game. And if they lose 1 game, they also get bumped to the 3rd seed, because the OKC is right on that ass. I mean, they knock on that back door like this is a prison, dog. Like, yo, got the soap in your hand? Slap. That's what they're trying to do. Like, Minnesota's trying to move the soap out of the hand, and OKC keeps just swinging. Just straight Wimbledon, dog. And if they lose this game tonight to, what did I say? To the Hawks, that's going to be a problem for them. They get bumped to 3rd seed. That's not really a problem, but no, I think, no, yeah, let's do a problem. It's still a problem. Yeah, so yeah, for the Raptors, it means nothing whatsoever. Just a complete throw. I'm sorry, Raptors. I keep doing this. I'm sorry, guys. The Hawks. Hawks means nothing to them whatsoever. They are resonated to 10th spot. They can't, unless they win 3 games in the next 2 games being played, they're not passing the Chicago Bulls. Which, doing the calculation, that's not possible. So say that before you guys hit me down, comment below for that. Yeah, Hawks mean nothing, so they can just do what they're doing. They can play the third stringers. Rest everyone. Call it a good day. But Minnesota has to win, though. Minnesota has to win. Bucks and the Thunder, that's the game that matters. Why does it matter, Ricky? Let me tell you why, right? The Bucks, they're in a second spot, struggling to maintain that because they've just been playing so bad recently. On or off recently. Like right now, it's perfect just saying that they're 4-6 over the last 10 games. Thank you, stats. Yes, they are 1 game off, 1 game above the Knicks. The Knicks are right on that ass, like I said. And they're knocking on that back door. So Bucks gotta win this. Well, they have to try win this, because otherwise they might get demoted down the seed. And then we had the Thunder. Like I said, they're fighting for first and second. So they are hungry for that. Definitely hungry for that. This W. And I'm not gonna lie, if I was a bet gambling man, I might put my money on OKC. Because they want that. They really want that. And the Bucks, I don't know if they can hold on to it. That's a problem. So that's a point. That's a point game. Nugs and the Spurs. Really though, more pride than anything else. I see Wemby and Nikolai batting down the bottom. Joker trying to get blocked again for the 15th time. That's the only thing I can see. But yeah, that game doesn't matter for Spurs, obviously. But the thing, like I've been saying though, the Spurs have been doing really good. Like I feel like they're just popping off because they say we don't need to sandbag anymore. Let them off the chain and they're just going crazy. The boy, I can't remember his name, Vasic, something right now. I can't remember. Wimby going popping off, Colin popping off. Somebody got, I can't think of the moment. I'm getting tired. That's in fact though. I just get tired and also don't know the people in the Spurs. But we ain't talking about that though, right? But yeah, they'll be flexing on the Nuggets because I'm saying, being so bad in the top team, you're bopping, you know what I'm saying? You can knock them off, that sounds great. Feels really good. Ask the Hawks about that and the Celtics, you know what I'm saying? They felt phenomenal after that night. The Nugs, if they lose though, that's the thing I said. Minnesota and OKC right in that ass. So if they take a slight step, stop to drink some water, they're catching them, and they may go taking by on the 1 seed, and they don't want that. So that's another game that's a little more important on the top higher priority list. Pistons and the Mavs. Doesn't matter for Pistons, obviously, because they're there. Worst record in the league. So yeah, but this dude popping off though. This dude putting up points. This dude one of the fastest pace in the game. This one 11 game loss streak. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. You talk about that. The Mavs though, right now, got the boy. They need to win. I'm looking at right now, trying to secure my notes. But no. I forgot. This not a necessity. They only need to win to maintain above the Pelicans. But since there's only 2 games left, they can't really get past them. They get time though, but they still won't get past them. Only issue there was, yeah. So no matter what happens, Luka don't need to play. Kyrie don't need to play. Everyone can literally just sit and they can lose the next 2 games and still be playing the Clippers no matter what. They can overtake the Clippers, and still play the same team. Oh no, but they might get a home court advantage though. That might matter. Maybe it might matter to them. I'm not too sure. Let's quick take a look. Where your boys at? Mavericks, come out and play. There we go. Home. 25-15. Oh, you seriously? Are you seriously? That's great. So, get this. Mavericks are 25-15 at home. The record is 50-30. This is exactly what I said about the Heat. They are literally exactly how they are on the road, exactly how they are at home. Right down the middle. 50-50 split. Until tonight. Tonight gonna change that. But yeah. So, that being said, like I said, it's irrelevant. That game, don't say, yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No, what to do. That's the game that's irrelevant. You could put stuff on there if you want. You could go in there and put Luka for 4 assists, something like that, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's like not much to go off of that. There's not much to worry about on that. They get things beneficial for your bets. So be careful with that game. The Pelicans and the Warriors. That's the game that matters. Partially, remember. Why is that? Tell them why, Rick. Because Golden State needs to get a W, and the Kings have to lose, and so do the Los Angeles Lakers, so that they can move to the 8th spot. So they got 2 games to play. Because I'm not going to lie, like I said in my other video, if you just happen to see that, in the in-play tournament, the play-in tournament, that right there is, they do better having 2 shots at it than the 1. Because I feel like the Lakers going to beat them if they play the 9-10 spot. But this is my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? I just tend to be right more often than not. But no, for the Pelicans, though, the Pelicans need to win, though. Pelicans are in a struggle spot because right now they are in the 6th spot in the playoff, in the seedings. And if they lose and Phoenix Suns win, they may get bumped into the play-in instead. That's why this is an important game. So the Pelicans should be bringing some real moxie to try and make sure to keep the Golden State Warriors down. So I expect this one to be good. So actually, like I said, the Golden State comes up, knocks out the Kings at that spot, and Pelicans can potentially come down. So they need to win that big game. That's a game that I can put money into and not worry about that. Rockets and the Trailblazers. Rockets and Trailblazers. That is like literally like you ever watch a fight between 2 homeless guys fighting over an empty Big Mac container just so they can sniff it? Okay, that's what that is. This game right here, that's what that is. There's literally no point at all in any of the characters coming out there and doing anything. Just had the Water Boys to come out and just shoot water around and shit like that. It'd be more entertaining to actually watch this game. I feel so bad for the Rockets and the Trailblazers. But it is what it is. No reason to watch this game. No reason to put any bets in this game either. Every game you can find a game to bet on, but this is one of the times, but I say this. 14 other games. Pick one other ones. Do yourself a favor. Jazz and the Clippers. Try to make this video short. Here we go, 24 minutes already. My bad, guys. I didn't realize how 15 games can actually take much time like that. Jazz and the Clippers, all right? So Jazz, like I said, irrelevant. They, man, they ruined my parlay yesterday. I'll tell you what. Those guys were on a 13-game losing streak and decided to win the game that I bet against them, right? Damn Rockets. Lost by 3. Cost me like, oh, goodness. Put in a units term, okay? Put in a units term. That cost me 1 ticket for 11 units for my parlay, 5-legger. And no, that wasn't a 5-legger, that was 8-legger. The other one was 5-legger for another 55, sorry, for another 5 units. Yeah. Why, Jazz, why? I gotta do me like that for? It's fine. No, it's fine. I ain't worried with that. They're losing anyways. So this game here, like I said, Jazz Clippers, completely irrelevant. Bypass this. Jazz have nothing to live for. in the basketball in the basketball realm right now. The Clippers, like I said, they can throw 2 or 3 games and nothing's going to change for them. Mavericks can beat them, can overtake them to go down. They might lose home court advantage, but it doesn't matter. Oh, does it matter for Clippers? Let's find out. I said that, but for Mavericks, it don't matter at all. Clip, where you at? Clip, clippity, clippity, clap, clip, clap, clip. There it goes. Seriously, 25-14. The record is 51-29. So their away record will be 26 and 15. It's like the same thing. Gotta break my heart. Use average ass teams doing average ass things right in the middle. Stop doing that. Breaking my heart, dogs. I expected much better from Kyrie and them. I expected way more from Kawhi and his 4-man ensemble. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. That's irrelevant. Let's say that game, ignore. They may go out. They may say everyone. Who knows? Just don't put money in that. The last game for the slate: Suns and the Kings. Again, very critical match. Why so, Ricky? Because the Suns need a win to potentially get out of play-in and try to overtake the Pelicans. The Pelicans lose and Suns win, they might flip-flop. If they both win, then that doesn't change anything. So the Kings, though, the Kings right now, if they same situation, if they were to win, they win and Warriors and Lakers both lose, then they will maintain the 8th seed. But if they lose and either team wins, they move down to 9 or 10. So that's something that they have to keep in mind. But the thing is, though, can the Kings actually hold it down against the Suns? Man, I didn't realize this is literally. I did this in my other video. The one I just did. This is 7-8 seed. And I said 7-8 seed right there, the Kings will probably take the Suns. Unless the Suns actually can do more offensively, make enough consistent shots, and play a little defense. But we'll see what happens, though, you know what I'm saying? But that's all that being said, my quick video ended up being 28 minutes. So, most of the games, are, from my perspective, are irrelevant. There are some games that really matter. Like I said, like 5 or 6 games that really matter that you can actually safely, securely assume that people are going to show up, play ball that they need to. And then other games, you might have literally the man from seat 17, row 5, coming up and shooting and making baskets. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? This right now is very speculative times, and every game until Sunday is questionably real. IRC, is it real life? I can't think of that acronym for that. Is it real life right now? We'll go with that. So yeah, all that being said, hope this information helped you guys out. Because I know I will start chatting to one of my guys in the comments below. Sometimes it's better just to wait and not play a game or not bet a game. Because there's always other games and other days. But everyone doesn't always wait to another days to bet. So for people who do bet, here's information for you. Listen to that. Hope to help you out a little bit. And if not, hope you enjoyed it either way. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? As always, got it now. Happy betting. What is it? Crap, I lost it now. Happy betting, gamblers. Happy betting, gambling. I forget what it was now. I had it. I need to tattoo that bad boy. Happy bets. Happy betting, gambling. Happy better gambling. Happy betting Either way, happy bets, my gambling friends. Stay classy. Wrong channel. Man, I'm sorry, this last like 35 seconds is killer. Happy gambling grinders. We'll stay for that for now. Happy gambling grinders. Happy gambling grinders. Make a wish out. Struggle.